Not gonna lie, this balance patch was pretty rough. There was a lot of units that need to be buffed that just weren't in it at all. Comtuos made a very lackluster, very kinda, for the most part, boring balance patch. Thanks, Comtuos. However, there was a few interesting units, one of them being Lexi. So Lexi used to be, well, I mean, she still has basically the same things for the first and second skill. First skill, defense break. Second skill has a brand and a silence. This is actually pretty good in Rift Beast. Defense break and brand and the same thing. I mean, Crow does defense break and brand and the same thing too, but Crow is also very good in Rift Beast. And then the deadly seduction, this is what changed. Decrease the HP recovery amount that all monsters receive by 50%, which is the same as it was before. If the enemies recover HP 10 times, you will inflict damage that ignores the enemy's defense on your next turn. She has good multipliers already because she's not intended to ignore defense. They didn't change the multipliers. So she should do a ridiculous amount of ignore defense damage. Just an obscene amount of ignore defense damage. The stipulation, though, is that it's going to take a few turns to actually get her to do it. So we have to stack it 10 times, which means the enemy's healing has to stack it 10 times. Not even us. The enemy's healing has to stack it 10 times. So we have to try it out in... we're going to try it out in Guild Wars because that's where we try everything out. We're going to try it against heal-heavy teams. We're going to see how easy it is to stack in a realistic situation. How easy it is to actually stack this 10 times for her to ignore defense. But I'm kind of curious, like, would we still use her based on how squishy she's got to be for a DPS unit? Although I do think that we could actually ruin her with much less attack and go heavier on the defense and HP and just make her overall more stat rich instead of going YOLO. We're going to go YOLO today, but why would we use her instead of Bulldozer? And Bulldozer is easier to skill up. That's kind of the question. But we'll see. We'll see. I still feel like she's got some value. She's going to do a lot of damage. It's going to be fun to use her. But I think ultimately a lot of people may still just use Bulldozer. You know, I said what's the point of using her versus a Bulldozer? However, I already take that back because her third skill, I gotta remember, her third skill does decreased healing, right? Decreased healing from the enemy team. So Molly's going to heal less, Feng Yan's going to heal less. All these things are going to heal less. So that's actually the benefit of where you would use her instead of a Bulldozer. So let's take this in here. I think that it might be easy. I mean, it doesn't really stack us, right? When we use heals, it doesn't really stack her. When the enemy uses heals, that's what stacks her. So we got the Feng Yan on the enemy team, which is going to keep giving passive not passive regen. The Molly does passive regen, but regen every turn passively with the regen buff. So let's see how much. But I feel like this might be a situation where they heal pretty regularly. Also, I feel like maybe, well, I was going to say maybe the Leica teams, because Leica heals with skill 1, or like she doesn't do enough multi-hits. There we go. There we go. So we'll do oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Wait, how 5, 6? Okay. How much do we have left? 7, 8. Okay. So we'll do defense break on you. We're not up to ignore defense yet. Right? Because her okay, so her passive is activating on our turns, but that's just to show that it's activating when we heal less than, because we heal less too. It's not just the enemies that heal less. We also heal less. Okay, so we're fully stacked. So this is going to ignore defense. So let's see how much damage it... Not that it matters! Everyone has a defense break. This is the one situation where Kanto's like, oh yeah, you want to see it ignore defense? Everyone's got a defense break. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that, I mean, it still does matter that ignores defense. It's still going to do more damage, but yeah. Kind of funny. All right, so this is active. It's got that little sparkle going on. So let's see a death verdict. Watch me no crit. Watch me no crit. Okay, let's see a death verdict on. Let's do a Feng Yan. Should we do a Feng Yan? Let's do Feng Yan. We did it. We missed the crit, but that was 50,000 damage with the first hit. So if we got all those crits, that would have been 100,000 damage. It's not bad. 100,000 ignore defense damage. Let's see if we can stack it again. I mean, I knew that was gonna happen, but yeah. I knew. Just going into Molly, I'm like, it's gonna not crit. It's gonna not crit. I know it. I can feel it. And now the Feng Yan is Feng Yan's out, so they got less healing. Ripperinos. Yeah, look how Oh! She dies! Perfect spotlight, guys! Perfect spot. Wow, that couldn't have gone worse. See, this is what I was saying. I feel like she should be less YOLO DPS and more just try to make her a little tanky too. Try to make her a little bit hybrid because you're going to ignore defense anyway. Let's try her against this one. I know that we're going to get absolutely destroyed by this. Yeah, the Reckless Assault. Okay. Bagel putting will runes on things. Wow, it's crazy. Yep, we'll do one of these. We'll do... Can we get a glancing on you? No. Can we get... Oh, you know it does... It silences too. I keep forgetting that it silences. So, who do we want to silence? Do I want to silence... I don't really care too much about silencing anyone. I guess we'll just silence you. I mean, it's still decent enough damage. Not anything crazy, but got a stun on Eladriel. Now it's gonna get absolutely destroyed. Oh my god! Oh my god! Please don't kill! Please don't kill! Fallen Blossoms! Fallen Blossoms! Fallen Blossoms! Okay. Yep, Reckless Assault. Okay, we'll do abuse. We'll do one of these. So we kill Perna first. We're gonna one-shot the Eladriel, right? The Eladriel's going for. Okay, Eladriel's like, yeah, I know you're gonna go down fast. I'm just gonna hit this fire unit. Right. Okay, so we are not quite ready yet with that, so we'll do one of these. Okay. Please calm down. Please calm down. Okay. We'll do... We're not gonna land this glancing hit. Yeah, I know we're not gonna... Okay, so now we have it. We don't have an attack... See, we don't have an attack power buff, though. That's the issue. Let's do speed 1. Let's do Death Verdict. Let's see. So it did enough damage to kill without even an attack power buff. So that's nice. Oh, I should have Fallen Blossomed on... crap. I should have Fallen Blossomed on that guy. Oh, no, 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 no. That's bad. That's bad. Okay, so we're off to a great start. Well, it's... You know what? We actually still win. F it. We still win this. What are you going to do, Molong? What are you going to do? We Lexi'd this defense. Look at that. Molong's gonna be like, Reckless Assault. Yeah, what is he gonna do? He's not gonna do anything. He's gonna violent proc until he CCs every turn. Right? Yeah. You know, I did misplay that though. He's really gonna violent proc until he wins. Ultimately, Molong's like, you underestimate the power of defenses. Molong! Okay, we're whatever. We win. GG. We win. GG. Come on, Chasoon. There we go. Here's another situation we can use her in. Unfortunately, again, we're coming to the same conclusion of why would we use her instead of Bulldozer, right? So everything on the enemy team is going to heal. We've got the Feng Yan passive. Also, I don't know why they didn't do the... This is a guildmate's defense, so I don't know why they... Look at this Bagel with will runes. Like he should be doing all the time, and he's now proud of the fact that he's doing something that he should have been always doing. Why am I always allergic to will runes? Because I always go for stats, and I'm like, we don't need one. I'm always like, we do need the will. We do need the will. Anyway, I put will runes on stuff. Shut up. Don't at me, bro. All right, so we killed the Perna already. No issues there. How much stacks do we have? So, but we don't have an attack power bruff. We don't have an attack power bruff, guys. So can we kill, with skill 1, can we kill this Feng Yan with a shield? With only skill 1? with no attack power buff? Let's find out. We did. We just deleted it with skill 1. You know what? That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I still am not completely convinced that we use this instead of Bulldozer, but she's definitely cooler now, right? I feel like she deserved a little bit more for a long time, this Lexi. You know, Lexi should have been... Should she have been on the list? I don't know. Yeah, that ignore defense is fun. Even without attack power buff, she still does a good amount of damage. There we go. So looking through defenses, I am aware that this is not a very meta defense right now that we are hitting. I'm looking through these defenses though, and I'm like, what is going to... That fire werewolf heals every turn. So I'm like, what is going to heal a decent amount on the enemy teams? And this, I was looking for a wind paladin Ariel kind of situation, but I found this and I'm like, let's try it out. If it's fun, we'll include it. If it's not fun, I'll fart on it. But these are pretty tanky units though. On the enemy team. Oh, she didn't use her skill 3. What's that? The heck is that? Okay, let's do defense break on you, I guess. Surprise attack. No worries there. But that's gonna stay. Yeah, there we go. Let's do one of you. Defense break on you. Let's do one of you. Actually, maybe we should have hit that. Nah, it's pointless to hit the vigor. It is pointless to hit the vigor. But some of this stuff is pretty tanky. Like this werewolf, especially with the HP lead and the shield. It's not fast enough paladin though. So let's see if we can. Can we kill with this? Yeah, we didn't kill with that. So let's do this so it doesn't hit that. There we go. Okay, let's do one of these. But like I said, it's fairly tanky defense. So that's fairly tanky defense with some heals. That's what was appealing to me. Oh, stop! Oh! Okay. Underrated defense, guys. Okay, so this is going to ignore. And again, we don't have an attack buff. This is going to ignore defense. Let's see how much damage it does to this. See, I told you, he has over 50,000 HP on this guy. Maybe we should hit this this other one. You know, let's do Death Verdict. And we'll do one of you. I know we're using Feng Yan a lot. I don't want you guys to think that we need Feng Yan for this team for some reason. I'm just using him because he's a wind tank. He happens to have a defense break. I mean, his regen doesn't really even matter because we're going to, remember, we're going to decrease our own heals as part of this passive, right? Decrease the HP recovery amount that all monsters receive by 50%. Us and them. So we're going to take it against this. We're going to use the Rageon because any excuse to use Rageon, right? So this defense, they have 3 different units that heal. So we should stack her pretty decently. Let's see. They also don't have a defense break there. I mean, they at least have, you know, they have 3 different elements. But they don't have a defense. They don't have a defense break. And they don't have a strip for the paladin, right? Although some people just don't do strips for the paladin, and that's just what they do. All right, so we're going to try to, let's just do this. You know what's gonna happen though, right? You know what's gonna happen is we're gonna get in this situation again, where, there's no attack power buff on her. All right, let's do this. I guess we don't actually have to worry too much about that. Oh, don't use your... Oh, no, don't use your thing. She's going to use her... Oh, I knew she was going to use it! And we're provoked. But we still have immunity on Rageon. Oh, right! That was beautiful! She just got one. She just got one next. That was amazing. You know what? I love Lexi. I love Lexi now. This is wonderful. Wow. I thoroughly enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that one. Okay. Just obliterate, completely obliterate. So that is interesting. That is interesting situation where, like, if you're provoked or if you're silenced, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Provoke, silence, doesn't matter. she's gonna ignore defense skill 1. She doesn't need to use skill 3. If cooldown reset, if she gets cooldown reset, doesn't matter. So, those are some benefits. That was wonderful. I enjoyed that definitely more than I should have. So, all right, let's do one of these. It doesn't even matter. Now we're just doing Rageon things, right? We're just doing Rageon. We just, yep, there we go. Before we end, I need to see. I mean, we know how much damage she does, but we need to see how much damage she does. Ultimately, we want to see the 2 hits. Big fat hits with skill 2. I was gonna say skill 3, not skill 3, skill 2. I should have set a specific defense that was gonna just heal and heal and heal and heal and heal. I don't want to kill that thing yet. I want him to heal and do stuff, do heal things. Yeah, if we do more damage to this, then he's gonna go. Now we proc. You can't proc in like a critical moment. Now we proc? Okay. We have, I think, 2 more that we need for that. See, we don't have enough, Are we going to... Oh, perfect! That's perfect. That's perfect. Okay, so we have an attack buff. We haven't even break on the Fang yet. Okay, the defense break on the Fang yet doesn't matter. Again. Oh! Oh! Shazam was buffed. I'm sitting here, I'm like, how do they all have Revengers on them? What? I'm like... Okay, I didn't test out the Shazam buff yet, guys. Okay, so we have a death verdict. Let's see how much damage it does. Please just both ignore well, they're both gonna go. Please both crit. You know what? Just to get this out of the way, yes, I specifically set this defense up for the sole purpose of testing Lexi. So they got a bunch of regens. Amon's gonna heal passively without the glancing debuff. Without the glancing debuff. So they should... Let's put it on 3, please. They should stack this. I just want to see her max damage without Molly's effing passive coming into play. She makes her glancing hit. Alright. Yeah, there we go. Okay. We do some of this. We do some of that. Yeah, do some regens. There we go. Okay. So, what is she at? What is she at right now? Need to see where she is as far as her stacks. 4. Okay, more stacks. Beautiful. She's at 9. Okay. We'll do one of these. We'll get a counter though. Please, Fran, violent proc. Oh, is Fran got, Fran's got to take another turn. Fran's got to take another turn. Okay. There we go. Okay, we actually get to see her maximum damage. Feng Yan doesn't have a defense break. Let's see. Maximum damage. Deadly Seduction passive. Death Verdict. Let's go on the Feng Yan. She's going to do 100,000 damage. Let's go. That did over 100. That did 100 and what 11 something. Whatever. That's okay. But listen, big numbers. Big numbers are good. Okay. Anyway, that's it for this one. I'm gonna go fix this defense now. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Lexi's a fun unit. I wouldn't say if you're early game, I wouldn't say go out and build Lexi. If you're early game, if you're like coming back or returning or whatever, I would say still Copper Bulldozer are gonna be stronger for, ignore defense units. Lucian's gonna be stronger. Easier to skill up to, right? Easier to skill up. But she is pretty fun to play with. She does have her benefits. But anyway, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you as always in the next one.